Forward. Thank you so much for everyone who is showing up today. Both those of you who have been with me for many of these events, as well as those who are with me for the first time, both in person and watching through the replay. Your presence is felt and honored. My name is Alina Phoenix, and I am an intuitive energy healer with lots of certifications, putting them all together in my own little thing. And we're joining together today because we are choosing to release as much of the burden of pain and inappropriateness in this world as we can that is contributing to the states of overweight, distorted body image, feeling ugly and unwanted. I personally am very ready to be done with those energies. We are also choosing to call forth the gifts and blessings that are present in our lineages to support us during this great evolution. So if you've been doing these with me for a while, you may notice that I choose a different background image for each of these events that aligns with the energy we are going to be working in. And so today I'm inspired to do this event in front of this beautiful, sparkly tree of life. This tree represents to me the beauty that is in our ancestry, the countless numbers of love and attraction and connection that had to come together in order to bring us to this moment today. Like, if you thought about how many connections had to be made, how many people had to come together in order for us to be here in this moment, it truly is a miraculous and beautiful thing. So I'm just going to duck to the side for a second, just so you can see that beautiful tree of life. And I really love that image. And in representing the beauty in our ancestry, I hope that we can also see this beauty inside of ourselves. This is a legacy of love that is inherent in who we are. And it's the reason that we're all here today. And so we begin now by doing meditation and prayer to help us settle into the right frame of mind. And I do invite you to do these affirmations out loud or silently with me. So please get comfortable in your body, whatever you are doing, whether you're sitting or standing, laying down, or listening while otherwise occupied. Be present wherever you are in whatever you are doing. Let's start by taking a nice deep breath and relax into our bodies, knowing that we are safe and protected to be here now. Please affirm with me, we shine our light. We are now going to activate our universal calibration lattice, our toroid of consciousness. This is the totality of our energy field, which includes all of our chakras, our meridians, our magnetic field, our aura, and more. We're going to start by focusing on our center below, which is approximately 24 inches beneath your feet. And please affirm with me, I honor my body presence. I am here. Now let's take a deep breath and bring our awareness to the infinite eternal part of ourselves. Please focus on your center above, approximately 24 inches above your head, and affirm with me, I honor my soul presence. I remember I am. Take another deep breath. And let's focus on the column of light and energy that is flowing through the core of our being that contains all of our chakras. Please focus on your core consciousness now and affirm with me, I honor my spirit of infinite love and wisdom presence. I know I am. We join together through braiding the light fibers of our individual universal calibration lattices to create this activation and clearing today, honoring the uniqueness and inner wisdom of each person present. We take another deep breath And we acknowledge the beautiful benevolence and abundance of Gaia. We ground ourselves deeply into the earth, bringing in the energy of garnet to assist us in tuning into the new frequencies of this planet. Please affirm with me. I honor you, Gaia, my beautiful home. Thank you for supporting us, nourishing us, and loving us always. We take another deep breath and join our intentions together now to create a heart coherence, knowing that we too are included in these energies of benevolence as we pray for intervention. As we heal ourselves, we heal others. As we heal others, we heal ourselves. Take one more deep breath, and you may close your eyes if you wish. Dear God, Source, Creator, Universe, we thank you for our lives. We thank you for this moment. We thank you for all that came before and all that ever will come after. We come before you now to ask for assistance in healing and transmuting the inappropriate energies that are on our planet now. We ask that all energies interfering with the flourishing of all life be transformed and transmuted now into only love, light, peace, healing, freedom, truth, and abundance through all space-time continuum in every dimension. We ask to be placed on the fastest possible timeline for ascension of ease and grace. If it can be healed or repaired, please heal and repair it. If it can be prevented or averted, please prevent or avert it. If it must be destroyed or dismantled, please destroy and dismantle it. Let all that is needed happen for the greatest possible good of all, whatever that looks like. And may the energy of solutions arise in every area it is needed. We ask that divine synchronicity be activated for all who are praying for intervention, and that benevolent outcomes occur for all who are seeking divine assistance at this time. Place the needed answers in their paths. Make it obvious. Make them look. We speak now to the divinity that resides in the hearts of all, especially those who participate in and contribute to the inappropriateness in humanity, those responsible for harm, disconnection, and violations of sovereignty. We call forth your highest healed soul selves to step forward into this now time and blossom compassion and integrity into all hearts. May your hearts be filled with so much love and joy that all harmful ways are immediately discontinued and all paths are turned towards healing the damage that was done. So be it, and so it is. We are so very grateful it is done. If your eyes were closed during this prayer, you may open them now. Thank you for taking compassionate action with me to assist with the healing of our precious planet and our precious human family. I'm ready to start with what we have come here for today. And we are going to start with a couple of oracle readings and card pulls to help us understand a little bit more about what is going on with the planet right now. And so, my goodness, we have just passed through an incredibly intense eclipse season with a full blood moon eclipse of on September 7th, and then on September 21st there was a solar eclipse. You may or may not have been in the part of the world that was actually experiencing and able to view these eclipses, but regardless of whether we can see them or not, the energies are affecting the collective in a really big way. So that which was hidden is coming to light, and that which is no longer serving us is being brought up for examination and to be moved out of our experience. We also just passed the fall equinox. So happy fall, y'all. And so the equinox is all about the balancing of the light and the dark. And I really do feel like looking at society and looking at my own life, to be a little personal there, I think we could use all the balance we can get. So we're going to start with a little prism oracle check-in because this is my favorite oracle deck. And we're going to do just a general check-in. What do we need to know on this day? So the first card is energy moving out. Energy moving out is stop. Stop. So that speaks to me of an energy of feeling stuck. I know that this is personal for me. I have definitely felt stuck in certain areas for a very long period of time. Thus, why I have been inspired to literally uproot my life and move it to a whole new location 17 days from now. So that's coming up really fast. So, this is the energy that is moving out. So, looking at the meaning of this card asks us to stop and reflect, collect our thoughts, and maybe even just take a break. It may also be a good time to think about what stopping might mean to you. Is it a forever stop? Is it a pause? It is time to move forward, perhaps to change direction. So that's the energy that's moving out. So if you've been feeling stuck, especially in the areas that we're focusing on tonight, that is an energy that's moving out. And I think that's lovely news. I'm ready to be done with these energies. So energy moving in is peace. Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing, especially considering how we'll just say non-peaceful things have been of late. I don't know if any of you have looked at the internet lately, but everybody's yelling. Everybody's yelling about lots of stuff. And there has been so much just animosity towards each other, unwillingness to hear other people's point of view, pointing at each other, saying terrible things. Um, it seems like in a lot of aspects, we have lost the ability to peacefully disagree. Like I love that the energy of peace is the energy that's coming in because I think that that's an energy that we really do need to rediscover and rekindle this ability to have peaceful, constructive conversations, even when we have significant fundamental disagreements. Just because we disagree with anybody, it doesn't mean anything bad should happen to them. It really doesn't. And I think that that is something that a lot of people in the world could be reminded of right now, just based on some of the lovely, wonderful conversations I've been witness to on social media and the internet and whatnot. So, peace coming in, oh, that sounds heavenly. So, this card says, when shining light through a prism, all of the colors are revealed in a rainbow. White light is the combination of every color within the visible spectrum working harmoniously together. When this card is drawn, it is an invitation to bring a sense of peace into your life. This may come to you after a period of turmoil as a sign of healing. Or you may find it when the mind is quieted during a simple meditation, or when you are taking a moment to just stop and reflect. Open your heart and let peace come to you. Accept this gentle offering of healing and stillness. Oh, I love that that is the energy that's coming in. That just sounds so wonderful right now. All right, this is now the lesson we are learning right now is ideation. Ideation. I feel like that is so accurate to what is going on in the world right now because it feels like people are holding on to their ideologies so strongly that they're not able to see other people's point of view. And I feel like we may even be doing this in our own lives on an individual level, because the way that the collective is a reflection of each one of our individual energies, but magnified and multiplied by the number of people who are carrying that particular frequency. So I think that that might be an invitation to look at the way that we are holding ideologies in our life, and how would it benefit us to open our mind a little bit? How would it how would it help us if we could see things from someone else's point of view? All right, is this a pink card? This one's a hard color to tell. Okay, got to be a pink card. It looks almost orangey. It's like an orangey pink. So this card is about the growth of ideas and new projects in your life. Ooh, interesting. Now is the time to focus on creating a safe space for your creative endeavors. This moment is just for you and your project. Let your ideas grow while you nurture and care for them. Enjoy this special time. Interesting. So I feel like that is also about inviting those new ideas in. So yeah, I think that this card has got the two sides to it, both what I was talking about in examining our ideologies, and what are the new ideas that are looking to bloom in our lives. And I think that that's really beautiful, a really beautiful reflection and duality right there, because um, to be honest, it's been a little bit rough in my own personal life right now. It's been a little bit harder to look on that rosy side of things in certain aspects, especially when I'm looking around at how much everyone's yelling at the world, and it just tugs on my heartstrings. So I love that this kind of flipped me from the one side and had me focus on the other. So I love that. All right, so advice from our higher self is growth. Growth is the advice from our higher self. And oh, yeah, I think we're growing. I think we are all growing right now. So, this card speaks to the transformational qualities of nature and its ability to softly grow and change throughout time. We are constantly growing and shifting throughout our lives. True growth means that you're moving towards your ultimate truth and the highest version of yourself. Sometimes growth can be painful, and you need to prune to make way for new blossoms. Remember that this is just part of the process, and you're making your way towards your own sacred truth. And I love how this card talks about the pain of the process, because I do feel like that again brings me back to that duality of the ideation. Where is our ideation stuck, and where can it grow? And I think that we need to kind of stop and look at both aspects, because, um, yes, it's real easy, especially when the collective consciousness is so caught up in the drama of the moment, for our energy to be also pulled in that direction, even if we are trying our best, like I am, to stay out of the fray. We're not separate from the collective, and the collective needs our peace now more than ever. And it also needs our growth more than ever. And I think we're actually in a period of accelerated growth. And whenever you see accelerated growth, that can really accentuate the painfulness of the process. That's when growing pains come in. And I definitely think we are viewing a very transformational moment in our society. So, the outcome of this period in our lives is determination, determination. And I think that that speaks to our own agency. What are we going to create in this time? How are we going to use our will to determine our own realities? So let's see. Determination can give you the energy to reach your goals. This card lets you know that the summit of the mountain is within reach. Really take a moment to tap into this feeling and this extra energy. Also, if you're feeling tired, don't be afraid to ask people for help or to look at the obstacle in a new way in order to renew your spirit. And again, that being the outcome of this period in our lives, I think that that's wonderful because like, I am determined to make some seriously big changes for myself right now. I'm moving to a brand new state for the very first time. I'm going to have full control over exactly what's going on in my environment, and I'm going to create a sanctuary for myself. And it's going to take a lot of determination for me to bring this vision that I have in my head and in my heart into manifested reality. And I think that that is an energy that's going through the whole collective right now. I think that we are all in this very transformational period where the energy is in flux, and our determination and our drive is going to really help us figure out where we're going to land, and it's going to be much more potent in this period of advanced growth. Things that used to take a long time to manifest, I think are going to be happening much more quickly now, just because this energy of change is so potent right now. Like, it is so potent and super comfortable. Like, yeah, super comfortable all the time. All right, so that is our little oracle, prism oracle reading. So the second deck that wanted to come up for um, a little bit of an affirmative boost for us was the Cryon Manifesting Your Mastery deck. So this particular deck is all affirmations. And I am asking for the three best affirmations to support us and the three best affirmations that reflect the beauty that spirit source sees within us, because we are all so much more beautiful and valuable than what we give ourselves credit for. And so, dear Cryon, what is it that we need to know right now? So, first affirmation: changing DNA. Everything within your cellular structure is changeable because each molecule is a piece of God. I am whole, I am healthy, and I am holy. Holy moly, what a powerful message. We are all pieces and parts of God, and we are all the masters of our own destiny. Like, look at the way that spirit sees us. We are whole, we are healthy, we are holy. And I think that it's up to us to remember that. So that's our first affirmation from Cryon. The second one, blank card, choose your own path, choose your own affirmation, choose your own destiny. Um, I mean, when I look at this, it's just this beautiful rainbow, and you can literally write whatever you want on that. And what a perfect analogy from Cryon. You literally get to say whatever you want, to be whatever you want. We don't see you as any one thing. You get to create it. Isn't that amazing? Oh, I love that. Andrea says, I am my own best friend. That's beautiful. And here we have old soul wisdom, the final message here. I am an old soul. I have vast experience, deep knowledge, and spiritual wisdom. I am the hope of the planet, and my magnificence is known by God. Huh. I'm getting a little choked up on that one. But yeah, I mean, this is how spirit sees us. Like, can we see ourselves in this light? Can we see ourselves as whole, healthy, holy, the hope of the planet? magnificent, and known by God. Like that. Oh, that's perfect. That's just perfect. All right. And then finally, the final card that wanted to come up for us today, one card from the Matt Kahn All for Love deck. So we've got a little message here, or this could even be an exercise for us. And so I would like one card that will assist us in seeing our own beauty and helping us to develop self-love and acceptance. So what would the one card that wants to be pulled? We've got a green card, and this one says forgiveness. It's an inspiration card, and there's an affirmation here. I allow the attribute of forgiveness to inspire my deepest heartfelt surrender, no matter how it's received, overlooked, or denied, or whether I agree with the viewpoints of any personal sharing. That one's really powerful. And for me, that inspires me to think about forgiving myself, because especially when it comes to these energies of overweight, distorted body image, feeling ugly, feeling unwanted, I would say probably 80% of those energies I've cultivated inside of myself. I was the one looking in the mirror and judging myself as less than. I was the one looking at the mirror and nitpicking myself. And maybe, yeah, somebody said that comment to me once upon a time, but then I owned it. And then I used it to hurt myself over and over and over again. And so, can we forgive ourselves for how we have treated ourselves in the context of these energies? And can we forgive others for seeing us as less than the beautiful, whole, perfect, magnificent beings that we truly are when seen through the eyes of spirit? Can we start practicing seeing ourselves more through the eyes of spirit and seeing how worthy we are of the good things in life, the health, the well-being, the abundance that is just there all the time? And it's some people know how to receive, other people don't know how to receive. I have been someone that has not known how to receive the good things in life. And our subconscious mind is in charge of our experience 90% of the time. And when we sit there and tell ourselves over and over again, I'm ugly, I'm unworthy, whatever the story is that we're telling ourselves about why we're not good enough, our subconscious mind hears that. And then, just like a computer, it will seek out evidence in the world to verify those beliefs. So when we sit there and tell ourselves, oh, I'm never going to get out of debt, well, what do? We actually create actions in our lives that perpetuate that. When we sit there and we call ourselves ugly, what do? We look in the mirror and then tell ourselves that over and over again and use that as evidence against ourselves. Like it's once you get on to the trick of it, like it's almost ironic how much of these circumstances that we have placed ourselves in without even realizing that that was our choice, you know? So the concept of forgiveness, I think, is really important to turn towards ourselves. Can we forgive ourselves for everything that we have done to hurt ourselves? Can we do it? Well, I would certainly love to, and I'm certainly working on it. And I just want to say, dear inner me, I am so sorry for every mean thing that I have ever said about myself, for every time I have judged myself as less than worthy, for every moment that I have looked on myself and gone, ugh, on any level, I forgive myself for keeping myself small. And I choose to bring those patterns to an end now with love and acceptance for every single part of me, including the parts of me that have felt ugly and unworthy and have judged myself such. Hmm. And I invite you to do a similar forgiveness practice for yourself. You're welcome to use my words or to create one of your own. But I think that that would be a really good practice for ourselves, especially in terms of these energies of overweight body, like seeing our body in a distorted way, feeling ugly and unwanted. How much of that have we created for ourselves, I wonder? I know for myself, speaking personal experience, I could say a lot. So, all right. So now we're moving on to releasing our ancestral burdens. We have 44 participants today who have chosen to join, and I thank every single one of you for participating. We all have a legacy of trauma that is passed down from our ancestors, and these energies do tend to affect us in one of four different ways. The first way is we tend to manifest that emotion or belief and experience it almost like a theme in our life, feeling this way easily and over again. The second way, we are just a placeholder and it may skip a generation. Simply, we're passing the energy down without really experiencing it intensely one way or the other. The third way is we sort of run away from that energy, try never to feel or express it, act opposite to that energy as often as possible. And then the fourth way is that we teeter totter back and forth between manifesting and running away from that energy, depending on where we are in our life's journey. So keep those in mind when we are going through these ancestral releases and try to think about which way it might be affecting you. You may even be able to see a pattern of this energy in your family. So I have my list of everyone who is going to participate. Not all of them are here. And one of the lovely things about this type of work is that you don't need to be here for the release to happen. As long as I have the permission, I am able to do the work, which makes it super convenient when we are busy people and we don't have time to fit these things in our schedule. This is true of my normal sessions as well, and I also offer discounted email-only sessions for busy people that otherwise struggle to fit in their needed self-care work. So we are going to be incorporating visualization as a way to improve the outcomes and deepen our experience of these releases. So for each of these releases we are going to be doing together, I invite you to take a deep breath, see that energy as a colorful ball, and as you breathe out, see that ball of energy leaving your body and bursting into sparkles of light and then dissipating. The ball could be different sizes, shapes, colors, or intensity. It may be the same or different for each energy. It may be perfectly round or it may be distorted. However it looks for you is perfectly fine. And even if you cannot visualize, you can just make a simple drawing of a circle and focus on that. Or you can use a sound effect like pop a bubble and or simply skip that part if you don't feel like you want to do it. That's totally okay. However you experience this is proper and appropriate for you. Just know you can't do this part wrong. How you're doing it is exactly right for you and will assist you in experiencing these releases more deeply. So I'm going to release from each person in order that their release came in. And starting with myself, my intention is to release the very oldest trapped emotion or belief that is contributing to the energies of overweight, distorted body image, feeling ugly and unwanted in the world. Some people do have specific intentions related to their energies. So I intend to honor those intentions for the best and highest good of all. Also, if you are here live, I would love to know if the energy that is arising from your ancestry is relevant for you or your family, either echoing the energy or turning away from it. So please put that in the chat box and I will pay attention as we go. So starting with myself, do I have an emotion, a belief? I've got a belief. Column A, column B, we've got something under survival. Column A, I've got something under codependency. Oh no, not me. I never. No sarcasm detected. So, section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4, number 1, 2, number 2. And this one says, I need to change others, but I don't think that's right. I feel like this is more, I need to change for others. That feels right. And yeah, I think that's at the heart of being a people pleaser. And I have for sure felt that way for a really long time. So I can say relevant for me. Is this inherited from my mother's side? Yes. From her mother, father, from her father. How many generations back? 51, 152, 250, more than 210, 20, 30, more than 225, 221, 222 generations back. Ding, 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 ding. Everybody falls from the sky. Oh, I wish. Where, nah, I wish.
You guys want to? Okay.
Starting with the male, starting with the female, starting with the female. All right, I release this belief I need to change others from the entirety of my ancestry. Have we released that? Yes. All right, Daryl Blusnavage is the next individual. Is this an emotion, a belief? A belief. Column A, we are under insight. We are under body. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number 5. And here's a belief: I am fat. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 51, 152, 253, 354, more than 360, 70, 80, more than 380, more than 385, 381, 2, 3, 383 generations back, starting with the male, starting with the male. Do I need to know anything else? We release this belief, I am fat, from the entirety of your family tree, Daryl. Have we released that? Yes. Rebecca Lee is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 3, somewhere else. Confusion, defensiveness, defensiveness. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. 51, 152, 253, 354, 450, more than 410, 20, 30, more than 425, 421, 2, 3, 423 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? We release this feeling of defensiveness from the entire family tree of Rebecca. Have we released that? Yes. Jerry Bradford is next. Is this an emotion, a belief? Belief. Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, column B, we've got something under scarcity. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, number 2. And here's a belief: I'll never be accepted. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 51, 152, 253, 354, 455, more than 460, 70, 80, more than 475, 475, 6, 7, 477 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? We release this belief: I'll never be accepted from your entire family tree, Sherry. Sherry's usually on these. Sherry, are you here tonight? If you are, I'd love to know if this is relevant for you. All right, so the next one is from an anonymous participant. So I know who she is. Is this an emotion, a belief? We got a belief. Column A, we've got something under insight. Column A, we've got something under defect. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, 3, number 3. And here we have, I am a liar. Is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father? How many generations back? 51, 152, 253, more than 260, 70, 80, more than 275, 271, 272 generations back. Starting with a male, starting with a male. And this feels like telling lies to be accepted, like talking things up, including himself, including his family, like talking everything up so that he would look better than what he actually felt like on the inside. So we release this belief, I am a liar, from your entire family tree, Anonymous. Have we released that? Yes. Laura Thacker is the next individual. Do we have an emotion? Column A, column B, row 4, somewhere else. Anger, bitterness, guilt, guilt. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother, father, from her father. How many generations back? 51, 152, 253, 354, 450. More than 410, 20, 30, 40. More than 435, 431, 2, 3, 4, 434 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? We release this feeling of guilt from the entire family tree. Have we released that? Yes. That feels like eat the guilt. That one, like I'm actually feeling hungry with the releasing of that one. That's interesting. Tanya Pasiak is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 2, somewhere else. Failure, helplessness, helplessness. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. How many generations back? 51, 152, 253, 354, 455, more than 460, 70, more than 465, 460, 461, 461 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? No. We release this feeling of helplessness from your entire family tree, Tanya. Have we released that? Yes. Katie Pruding is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 3, somewhere else. Confusion, defensiveness, grief, self-abuse, my old friend. Inherited from mother, yes. From her mother. How many generations back? 51, 152, more than 160, 70, 80, more than 175, 171, 2, 172 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? We release this self-abuse from every affected root and branch of your family tree, Katie. Have we released that? Yes. All right, so I am getting quite warm. This one's a warm one. I feel like my temperature has just gone up like 20 degrees working on this energy. Maybe that means I'm burning some calories. Get my hair off my neck. Okay, Kimberly Pruding is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 4, somewhere else. Anger, bitterness, guilt, hatred, hatred. All right, Cher, she just commented and she says that that energy released from her fits with her grandmother's not being accepted. Thank you very much, Sherry. I appreciate you confirming that that's relevant for your family. All right, so Kimberly, hatred inherited from mother's side, from her mother. How many generations back? 51, 152, 253, more than 260, 70, 80, more than 275, 271, 2, 3, 4, 274 generations back. Starting with a male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? No. So this one feels like very self-directed, very, very directed at the self. Release this feeling of hatred from every affected bit of your family tree, Miss Kimberly. Have we released that? Yes. Andy Marinka is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? Belief. Column A, we're something under insight. Column A, we're something under defect. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, number 8. And this one goes, I fear others will find out how bad I am. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 51, more than 60, 70, 80, more than 75, 70, 71, 72, 72 generations back. Starting with a male, starting with a male. Do I need to know anything else? No. All right. I didn't need that image. We release this belief from every affected root of your family tree, Andy. Have we released that? Yeah. I will spare you. All right, Ellen, you are the next individual. Ellen Workaw. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, column B, we got something under passion. Column A, we've got something under choices. Section 1, number 1, 2, number 2, I am trapped. And this is coming with the feeling of like food is the only control. And so just eating because it's like the only pleasure, it's the only anything that they have control over. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother, from her father, from her father. How many generations back? 51, 150, more than 110, 20, 30, more than 125, 121, 2, 3, 4, 124 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? We release this belief. I am trapped from every single bit of your family tree, Ellen. Have we released that? Yes. Dan is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? Belief. Column A, we are under insight. Column A, we are under defect. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, number 7. And this one goes, I look bad. So, do I need to know more about that? Is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father? From his mother, from his mother. How many generations back? 51, 152, 253, 350, more than 310, 20, 30, more than 325, 321, 2, 322 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? We release this belief, I look bad, from every single bit of your family tree, Dan. Have we released that? Yes. Beth Workaw is next. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, we're under insight. Column A, we are under body. Section 1, 2, section 2, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, number 7. And this one goes, I hate my fat body. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. How many generations back? 51, more than 60, 70, 80, 90, more than 85, 80, 81, 82, 82 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. This one feels like I can't hardly breathe. I feel like I'm leaning over while somebody is like pulling the laces on like one of them corset things, trying to be like, no, you're supposed to be smaller than that. And it's like torture. Ugh. We release this belief, I hate my fat body, from every affected root and branch of your family tree, Beth. Have we fully released that? Yes. Catherine Avolio is next. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, column B, we got something under power. Column A, we have got something under performance. Section 1, 2, section 2, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number 5. I will never be able to perform the way I want to. Is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father? From his mother, father, from his father? How many generations back? 51, 152, 253, more than 260, 70, 80, more than 265, 261, 262 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the male. Do I need to know anything else? We release this belief I will never be able to perform the way I want to from your entire family tree, Catherine. Have we released that? Yes. Joseph Avolio is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 1, somewhere else. Abandonment, betrayal. We have an emotion of betrayal. And with that is coming this idea that if I was just prettier or thinner or looked better, it wouldn't have happened. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. How many generations back? 51, more than 60, 70, more than 65, 65, 66, 66 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Release this feeling of betrayal from every affected bit of your family, Joseph. Have we released that? Yes. Martina Placid is the next individual. Is this an emotion, a belief, a belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, we've got something under choices. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3. Number 1, I exist to please others. Whoo! Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 51, 152, 250, more than 210, 20, 30, more than 225, 225, 6, 7, 8, 228 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this belief I exist to please others from your entire family tree, Martina. Have we released that? Yes. Carolyn Jamate is the next individual, and I believe she might be here today. So I'll be very curious if this is relevant for you. Is this an emotion, a belief? Belief. Column A, we've got something under insight. Column A, we've got something under defect. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4, number 1, 2, number 2, something is wrong with me. And I even want to go one step further with that one. Something is very wrong with me. Because I feel like there's like an emphasis. It's like a feeling of like impending doom. Something is wrong with me kind of feeling. So is this inherited from mother's side? Yes. From her mother, father, from her father. How many generations back? 51, 152, 253, 354, 455, more than 460, 70, 80, 90, more than 485, 45, 6, 7, 487 generations back. Starting with a male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? No. This one actually is very intense, and it feels like she's initiated into some sort of a shamanship with like visions and things, and that these visions are really, really intense and very bothersome and weird. And Carolyn says, I think I have felt that before, but not necessarily now. So, well, I'm glad you don't feel that way now. Let's go ahead and release that forever. So we release the belief something is very wrong with me from your entire family tree. Have we released that? Yes. Oh, wow. All right. So Carolyn says she did have visions for about a year, but again, not now. So, wow, that must have been an intense experience. All right, so we're going to call that one relevant. Harissa McClary. Harissa McClary is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 6, somewhere else, pride, shame, shame. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 51, 152, 253, more than 260, 70, 80, 90, more than 285, 285, 6, 7, 8, 9, 289 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the male. Do I need to know anything else? We release this feeling of shame from every affected bit of your family tree, Carissa. Have we released that? Yes. Maya Broll is the next individual. Is this an emotion, a belief, a belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, column B, we've got something under scarcity. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number 5. And this one goes, I'll never have enough. I would rephrase that. There is never enough for me. And this feels very related to food. This feels like a family that is large and very poor and living through some sort of a famine. And when the food gets put on the table, and then you get what you got instead of like portioning it out to everybody so everybody gets a little bit. Like if you don't grab, you don't get. So, so this feels like a bit of an underdog here. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 51, 152, 253, 354, 455, more than 460, 70, more than 465, 465, 67, 467 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? We release this belief there is never enough for me from your entire family tree, Maya. Have we released that? Yes. Aaliyah Gambe is the next individual. So Aaliyah, what do you got for me? Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 2 somewhere else. Anxiety, anxiety. Is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father? From his mother, father, from his father. How many generations? 51, 152, 253, more than 260, 70, 80, 93, more than 295, 291, 292 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. And again, this is like looking in the mirror, judging, like, how are people gonna, yeah, do I look good enough? Am I gonna get the attention? Like, there's a lot of like, do I look good enough? Do I look good enough? We release this feeling of anxiety from your entire family tree, Aaliyah. Have we released that? Yes. Mary Amlong is the next individual, and I believe she is here with us tonight. So, Mary, I'll be interested to know if this is relevant for you. So do we have an emotion, a belief? Belief. Column A, we got something under insight. Column A, we've got something under body. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, number 10. This one says, I need to lose weight. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 51, 152, more than 160, more than 155, 155, 6, 7, 157 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. And I'm getting that sensation of the corset again, and I'm also getting a sensation of like mother smacking her hand when she was reaching for food and things like that. Like basically, this idea that she needs to lose weight is like she's being told that by other people, because if you're too plump, you're not going to catch a husband, kind of a thing. So we release this belief, I need to lose weight, from the entire family tree, Mary. Have we fully released that? Yes. Paul Amlong is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 5, somewhere else. Blaming, blaming. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 51, 152, 253, 354, more than 360, more than 355, 350, 351, 351 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. And Mary just chimed in. She says, LOL, I think that every day. Plus, my mother was obsessed with other people's weight. Yeah, it would be interesting if your mother and your father's family line had a convergence point somewhere in those 157 generations back, and I'm getting a yes. So you got that actually coming down both sides. No wonder it's resonating so strongly. Well, all right, Paul, we release that feeling of blaming from your entire family tree. Have we released that? Yes. And that blaming feels very connected with a feeling of being unwanted in the family. It's like this particular ancestor was like scapegoated 100%. Everything that goes wrong in the family is your fault. So, Mary, I know that you live with Paul. What do you think? Relevant for him? So Liam is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? Belief. Column A, we've got something under love. And she says definitely for Paul. Column A, column B, we've got something under others. So Liam, section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number 5. Everyone is against me. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. Oh yeah, Sharon commented like Encanto. We don't talk about Bruno. Yeah, we don't talk about the family shame for sure. And we just blame everything on them. All right, so Liam, everyone is against me. Is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father's side? From his mother, father, from his father? How many generations back? 51, 152, 253, 354, more than 360, 70, 80, 90, more than 385, 381, 2, 382 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. All right, so Mary, what do you think? Do you think Liam would have this kind of a thing, or do you see a pattern of that with that side of the family of everyone is against me? Very curious. So we release that belief everyone is against me from every affected bit of that family. Have we fully released that? Yes. And Mary says yes for Liam, passively from Paul's side of the family. Thank you very much for the confirmation. I appreciate that. Thomas Viverka is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 3, somewhere else. Confusion, defensiveness, grief, self-abuse, stubbornness, stubbornness. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 51, more than 60, 70, 80, 90, more than 85, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 89 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the male. And this is like I can't accept help from anybody. And then simultaneously, why won't anybody help me? Nobody wants me around. It's like this weird dynamic energy of like, I can do this all myself. And then, why isn't anybody want me around? Why can't anybody help me? Like, it's a little bit schizophrenic, this energy here. We release that feeling of stubbornness from every affected root and branch of your family tree, Thomas. Have we released that? Yes. Tommy Vaverka Jr. All right, so is this an emotion, a belief? This is an emotion. Column A, row 1, abandonment, betrayal, forlorn, lost. We have a feeling of lost. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. Oh, and Mary says yes for Thomas. Recent events, I offered to help. He said no. Well, yeah, people don't always have the capacity to accept the help that we're willing to give. So, all right. So lost, inherited from father's side, from his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 51, 152, more than 160, 70, 80, 90, more than 185, 180, 180 even. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? No. And this feels like she was orphaned at like around 8 or 9. and then had to go live with other family who kind of didn't really want her and treated her like a burden. And so that's a very sad one. We release this feeling of lost from the family tree, Tommy. Have we released this from every affected bit of that family? Have we fully released that? Yes. All right. Kirsten Chambers is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? Belief. Column A, we've got something under insight. Column A, we've got something under body. Section 1, number 1, 2, 3, number 3, healing takes forever. All right, so Kirsten, are you here tonight? No, I don't see her on the list. All right, healing takes forever. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 51, 152, 250, more than 210, 20, more than 215, 210, 11, 12, 212 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? We release this belief healing takes forever from every affected branch of your family tree, Kirsten. Have we released that? Yes. Andrea Marshall, I know you are here. I'll be very interested to know if this is relevant for you. Is this an emotion, a belief? We've got a belief. Column A, we've got something under insight. Column A, we've got something under body. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number 5. Here we have another belief. I am fat. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 51, 152, more than 160, 70, 80, 90, more than 185, 180, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 185 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? No. And I mean, here's another instance of somebody that was being specifically told this over and over again with the corsets and the pulling it tight, and you need to not eat that. You need to put that food down, and you're never going to catch a husband if you look that way. Ugh. God, I love that judgmental energy. It's old family. Mwah. We release that belief I am fat from every affected branch of your family tree, Andrea. All right. Have we fully released that? Yes. So what do you think, Andrea? Is that relevant for you? And she says, if I had $1 for that one, I'd be a billionaire. Yeah, I can definitely relate to that, having thought that multiple many times in my life. So yeah, if only we could get $1 for every one of these negative thoughts that we had, we'd all be super abundant, wouldn't we? Angel Parsons is the next individual. Is this an emotion, a belief? We got another belief here. Column A, column B, we got something under passion. Column A, we've got something under trust. Section 1, 2, section 2, number 1, 2, number 2. If I trust the wrong person, something bad will happen. This actually feels like it's royalty and they've got a taster. And if the taster tastes anything even just a little bit off, like they're not allowed to eat, and they're so afraid that somebody is going to try to poison them that they're afraid to eat without somebody like first tasting it and then waiting a while and then making sure that it's okay. So there's like almost an element of like self-starvation because food is scary here. So is this inherited from mother's side? Yes. From her mother. 51, 152, 253, 354, 455, more than 460, 70, more than 465, 461, 2, 462 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this belief if I trust the wrong person, something bad will happen. From your entire family tree, Angel. Have we fully released that? Yes. Kay Fisher is the next individual. Okay. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 3, somewhere else, confusion, defensiveness, grief, self-abuse, inherited from mother's side, from her mother, 51, 150, more than 110, 20, more than 115, 115, 16, 116 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this feeling of self-abuse from every affected bit of your family tree, K. Have we released that? Yes. All right. Sharon Manning, I believe you are here tonight. Here comes yours. Please let me know if this is relevant. Is this an emotion, a belief? We got a belief. Column A, we've got something under insight. Column A, we've got something under body. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, number 6. I don't like the way my body looks. I can relate to this. I feel like I'm resonating with this one too. All right. So is this inherited from mother, father, inherited from father? She says, sure thing. So I'm guessing that's totally relevant. From his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 51, 152, 253, 354, 455, more than 460, more than 455, 450, 451, 451 generations back. She's asking if it's coming from both parents. Yes. So there's at some point there was a convergence there. And so you're getting down both of the family lines, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? No. Oh gosh, this feels like there was some sort of a ritual scarring that was done to her against her will. So this is a very like she was, it's almost like in this culture that this particular ancestor was part of. Like she was born under certain auspicious stars or whatever, and so they considered her like the reincarnation of some sort of a special person, and because that special person had these scars, like she had to be specifically scarred in order to basically embody that energy again. And so she would just look at herself and feel like she didn't even belong to herself and just hate the way that her body looked. And there was also a big element of controlling the food there, like she only allowed to eat the sacred things. And it felt like this particular ancestor was not in charge of her life. So we release this belief from every affected root and branch of your family tree, all past and future generations, every family member touched by this. We release that right now. If we release that, yes. And she's asking British line. Yeah, so it's coming down the British line. Somewhere in there, somewhere in there. Jamie Mayer is the next individual. Is this an emotion, a belief? We've got a belief. Column A, we've got something under love. Column A, we've got something under self. Section 1, 2, section 2, number 1, 2, 3, 4, number 4, here's a belief: I hate myself. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. 51, 152, 253, 354, more than 360, 70, 80, 90, more than 385, 381, 2, 3, 4, 384 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? We release this belief: I hate myself, from your entire family tree, Shimi. Have we released that? Yes. Lee Carrasco is the next individual. Is this an emotion, a belief? Column A, we've got something under insight. Column A, column B, we've got something under boundaries. Section 1, number 1, 2, number 2, I'm not allowed to say no. And this feels like this is very food related. It feels like this ancestor was just fed and fed and fed and fed. And I mean, wasn't allowed to say no. Something weird about that one, but all right. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. 51, 152, 253, more than 260, 70, 80, 260, 70, 80, more than 275, 275, 271, 234, 274. Show me yes, show me no. Okay. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Do I need to know anything else? No. This one is another one that I feel like I'm resonating real strong with. So we release this from every affected root and branch of your family tree. Have we released that? Yes. Mayumi Osada is the next individual. Mayumi, I see you here in the group tonight. I'll love to know if this is relevant for you. Is this an emotion, a belief? A belief. Column A, we are under insight. Column A, we are under defect. Section 1, number 1, 2, 3, 4, number 4. Here's a belief: I always make mistakes. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 51, 152, 253, 354, 455. More than 460, 70, 80, more than 475, 475, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 480 even. Starting with the male, starting with the female, starting with the female. Show me yes, show me no. Okay, so starting with the female, and it looks like, yep, Carolyn Jamate has got the oldest one at 487. So 487 is the number to beat. So we release this belief: I always make mistakes, from your entire family line, Mayumi Osada. Have we released that? Yes. Eric Eatener, I see you here. I'll be interested to know if this is relevant for you as well. Is this an emotion or, okay, so column A, column B, row 1, somewhere else: abandonment, betrayal, forlorn, lost, love unreceived, love unreceived. So love unreceived is defined on 2 levels. The first level is feeling like you have expressed your love and been rejected. The second level is feeling unwanted, uncared for, a lack of love where love is desired. Is this inherited from mother's side? Yes. From her mother, father, from her father. And he says, yup, all capital letters. Starting, how many generations back? 51, 152, 253, 354, 455, more than 460, 70, 80, 95, more than 495, 495, 6, 7, 8, 498 generations back. All right, well, you just did it. You beat the number. You are you are now the one with the oldest. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. Yep, and he says he notices this from his mother as well. So we release this feeling of love unreceived from your entire family tree, Eric. Have we released that? Yes. All right, Loving Rose, you are the next individual, and I know that you're here as well. So is this an emotional belief? We got a belief. Column A, we've got something under love. All right, and Mayumi just commented, I always review my actions to check if I've made any mistakes, and sometimes I can't sleep thinking about it. Well, hopefully this is bringing that pattern to an end. I'm so sorry that you felt that way. That's a hard, heavy burden to carry around, feeling like you're always making mistakes. All right, so Loving Rose, you're under love. Is this under column A? We've got something under feelings. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4, number 1, 2, number 2, and this one goes, I will never be treated the way I ought to be. What do you think, Loving? Is that something you resonate with? Is this inherited from your mother, father, inherited from father? From his mother, father, from his father? How many generations back? 51, 152, 253, 354, more than 360, more than 355, 350, 350 even. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release the belief I will never be treated the way I ought to be from your entire family tree loving. Have we released that? Yes. All right. Abby Rowe is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, we've got something under insight. Column A, column B, we've got something under intuition. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, 3, number 3. And this one goes, I never know what is best. This actually feels like this was a belief that was infused from the outside. Like basically everything about this particular ancestor was just criticized. Like, you don't know what's best. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're talking about. That kind of a thing. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from his mother, father, from his father. 51, 152, 253, 354, 455. More than 410, 20, 30, 40, more than 435, 435, 6, 7, 437 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. And Loving just commented, some energy left my neck, shoulders, and upper back. It resonates. Thank you so much. I love that you could feel that releasing from you. Time to put those burdens down. All right, Abby, we release this belief I never know what is best from your entire family tree. Have we released that? Yes. Steve Rowe is the next individual, and we're on number 37 out of 44, so we're getting close to the end of the list here. All right, is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 3, somewhere else, confusion, defensiveness, defensiveness. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, from his mother, father, from his father. 51, 152, more than 160, 70, 80, 90, more than 185, 185, 6, 7, 8, 9, 190, 190 even. Starting with the male, starting with the male. We release this feeling of defensiveness from your entire family tree, Steve. Have we released that? Yes. Drea Riley is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, we're under insight. Column A, we're under body. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4, number 1, I will never reach my ideal weight. Inherited from mother's side, from her mother. 51, 152, 253, 354, more than 360, more than 355, 355, 6, 7, 8, 9, 359 generations back. Starting with the male. This guy feels like he's kind of little and skinny, and he wants to be big and buff. So we release that belief from your entire family tree, Drea. Have we released that? Yes. Sonia Wade is the next individual. Column A, column, okay, emotion, belief. Column A, column B, we got something under passion. Column A, column B, we've got something under scarcity. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, number 10. There is only so much to go around. Like, this feels like another one of those times where there's just not enough food and everybody is getting just a tiny little bit and everybody's kind of starving together. Is this inherited from mother's side? Yes. From her mother? Yes. 51, 152, 253, 354, 455, 556, more than 560, 70, 80, more than 565, 565, 6, 7, 567 generations back. We have a new oldest inherited trapped emotion, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. All right, we release the belief there is only so much to go around from your entire family, Sonia. Have we released that? Yes. Elizabeth Steele, you are up next and you are here. So I'll be very interested to hear if this is relevant for you. Is this an emotion, a belief? Column A, column B, we've got something under passion. Column A, we've got something under choices. Section 1, number 1, I am dissatisfied with my quality of life. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? More than 50, more than 1, more than 60, 70, 80, more than 75, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 74 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. This ancestor, she feels like she is, in some sort of like a fancy room with all of these clothes all over the place, and she's just throwing things all over the place, and it's like, this isn't good enough, and it's not good enough, and I don't like this, and I don't want to wear that again. And she says, oh, 100%. This has got holes in it, and that smells bad. Like, I mean, just a lot of very unhappiness with the situation. And it feels like she's in this fancy place, but like poverty is setting in, and they're just holding on with the skin of their, teeth. And I mean, it's just going downhill there. So we release this belief, I am dissatisfied with my quality of life, from your entire family tree, Elizabeth. Have we released that? Yes. Zayden Lyles is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, we got something under communication. Column A, column B, we've got something under awareness. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, 3, 4, number 4. And here's a belief, I don't know what's going on. Is this inherited from mother's side? Yes. From her mother? Yes. 51, 150, more than 110, 20, 30, 40, more than 135, 135, 6, 7, 8, 138 generations back. Starting with the male, starting with the male. This is somebody that feels like they inherited unexpectedly, and now all of a sudden all of the weight is on their shoulders, and they're going into this situation and they're like, I'm supposed to make decisions? I have no idea what's going on. So we release this from the entire family tree, Zayden. Have we released that? Yes. All right, Megan LaGuardia is the next individual. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, we're under insight. Column A, column B, we're under boundaries. Section 1, number 1, 2. Here's another one. I am not allowed to say no. Inherited from mother's side. From her mother. 51, 152, 253, 354, 455, more than 460, 70, 80, 90, more than 485, 481, 2, 482 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release the belief, I'm not allowed to say no, from your entire family tree, Megan. Have we released that? Yes. Mike Dawson is the next individual. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 3, somewhere else, confusion, defensiveness, grief, self-abuse, self-abuse. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. 51, 152, 253, 354, 455, 550, 510, 20, 30, more than 525, 525, 6, 7, 8, 528 generations back, starting with a male. We release this self-abuse from your entire family tree, Michael. Have we released that? Yes. Ezra Lester is our last one on the list. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 4, somewhere else, anger, bitterness, bitterness. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, from his mother. 51, 150, more than 110, 20, 30, 40, more than 135, 130, 131, 131 generations back, starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this bitterness from your entire family tree, Ezra. Have we released that? Yes. All right, that's everyone on the list. And we hereby release all of these energies from every affected root and branch of our family trees, all past and future generations, every family member that has ever been touched by any of these energies, we fully release them right now. Beautiful. I am curious if there are any inherited trapped energies that are affecting all of us on this list. So, yes, how many? More than 10, more than five, five, six, seven. We have 7 shared trapped energies among all of us today. So, I'm going to release these through my family line, just because that's easiest. But know that if you are at all participating in this Zoom, every single one of these things is going to be released from you as well. And my group of folks that's here with me, I'd love to know if these are relevant for you. I'll let you know about me. First one, is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 3, somewhere else. Confusion, defensiveness, grief, self-abuse. Self-abuse, my old friend. High five, self-abuse club. Woo! Maybe we should stop doing that. Yeah. Inherited from my mother, father, inherited from father. From his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? More than 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 60, 70, more than 765, 761, 2, 762 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. What do you think, guys? Self-abuse? Do you struggle with it? I know I do. Let's go ahead and release one more layer of that right now. We release this self-abuse from our entire family tree. Getting some heart reacts here. So some people are definitely feeling that. All right, second one. Is this an emotional belief? Belief. Column A, we got something under insight. Column A, we got something under defect. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number 5. I am damaged. I have for sure felt that way most of my life. That's part of why I'm the Phoenix. I'm rising out of the ashes of all the damage I've experienced. So, what do you think, guys? Anybody else here? I am damaged. Y'all resonate with that? All right. So, is this inherited from my father again? Yes. From his mother, father, from his father. More than 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 60, 70, more than 765, 765, 6, 7, 8, 768 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release the belief I am damaged from our entire family tree. Have we released that? Yes. Third one. Is this an emotion? Column A, column B, row 1, somewhere else. Abandonment, betrayal, full-on loss, love unreceived, love unreceived. As a reminder, those 2 different levels, feeling like you've expressed your love and it's been rejected, feeling unwanted, feeling uncared for, a lack of love where love is desired. Yeah, and definitely relate. Pretty strongly at the moment, in my life right now. But yeah, inherited from my mother, father, inherited from father again. From his mother, father, from his father again. More than 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 60, 70, 80, more than 775, 775, 6, 7, 8, 9, 779 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. If we release that feeling of love unreceived from our entire family tree. Have we released that? Yes. All right, number 4. Is this an emotional belief? Column A, we got something under insight. Column A, we got something under defect again. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, number 8. I'll never be perfect. And oh, as a Virgo, doesn't that irritate me? What do you think, guys? Anybody else here feel like you'll never be perfect? Is this inherited from my mother, father? We got some heart reacts. Inherited from my father, from his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 850, more than 810, more than 805, 800, 801, 802, 803, 803 generations back. That's a lot of people who don't feel like they'll ever be perfect. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this belief from our entire family tree. Have we fully released that? Yes. Number 5, is this an emotional belief? Column A, column B, we got something under passion. Column A, we've got something under trust. Section 1, 2, 3, section 3, number 1, 2, number 2. Here's one that says, I must do everything on my own. Anybody else feel that way? Hi, I'm a one-woman show running a whole business all by myself. I'm telling you, like, yeah, I could definitely feel how these are resonating for myself personally, for sure. Anybody else here? We got some more. We got some heart reacts and some thumbs up here. And oh my God, yes. Yeah, yeah. Inherited from mother, father, inherited from father again. From his mother, father, from his father. More than 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 60, 70, 80, 90, more than 785, 780, 1, 2, 3, 783 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release this belief from our entire family tree. Have we released that? Yes. Number 6, is this an emotional belief? Column A, we are under love. Column A, we are under self. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, section 4, number 1, 2, 3, number 3, I'll never be happy with myself. Yeah, kind of at one point I've recognized that, the self-improvement journey is actually a little detrimental because I'm always looking at myself as flawed, as something that needs to be fixed, as something that needs to be better without being willing to sit down and just love and accept myself exactly as I am. And so that's kind of where I'm at in my own personal journey right now, like putting down the need to sit there and do a session on myself every couple of days and but actually recognizing that I am inherent and good and worthy exactly the way that I am. And I definitely encourage every one of you that's resonating with this to see yourselves in that light too, because even if there are things that we want to change about our lives or about ourselves, it doesn't make us bad. It doesn't make us flawed. It doesn't make us unworthy in any way. It's just, we'd like that to be a little different. That's all. So maybe we can release this and just start feeling a little bit happier with ourselves. Would be nice. Inherited from my mother, father, inherited from my father again. From his mother, father, from his father. How many generations back? 500, 600, 700, 800, more than 750, 710, 20, 30, 40, 50, more than 745, 740, 1, 2, 3, 4, 744 generations back. Starting with the male. We release that belief I'll never be happy with myself from our entire family line. Have we released that? Yes. Number 7, last one we're all sharing. Is this an emotion, a belief? We got another belief. Column A, column B, we got something under survival. Column A, we got something under sabotage. Section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, section 5, number 1, 2, number 2, I don't deserve happiness. I can say that I used to resonate with that, but I no longer resonate with that. So for me, that one's a teeter-totter. What do you think, guys? Anybody else here has ever felt like they don't deserve happiness? inherited from mother, father, inherited from father, inherited from his mother, father. We're getting some heart reacts from his father. How many generations back? 51, 152, 253, 354, 455. You know what? More than 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, more than 810, more than 805, 800, 801, 801 generations back. Starting with the male, female, starting with the female. We release the belief I don't deserve happiness from our entire family tree. Have we released that? Yes. All right. We hereby release all of these energies from every affected root and branch of our family trees, all past and future generations. Every family member that has ever been touched by any of these energies, we fully release them right now. Have we fully released those? Yes. All right. So anytime we release a belief, it leaves a hole in the subconscious mind called a subconscious gap. So we're going to do a new visualization, downloading some positive replacement energies. And I'm bringing my beautiful little globe with the earth inside of it here. It is on top of the unconditional love lotus. And I have a little visual for these beautiful positive energies that we are going to download here. So we're going to do these together. And as we are downloading these energies, we're just going to envision them as like a perfect, bright, beautiful rainbow sphere of light that descends upon the entire globe and overlays our whole planet with a gentle, loving glow of healing energy to be accepted by each individual according to their own soul's free choice and inner wisdom. But this is an offering to all. So now let me ask, do we need to address any subconscious gaps with positive beliefs that need to be downloaded? Yes. How many? More than 10, more than 5, 5, 6. So we got 6 new positive replacement beliefs for our ancestry. So first, most positive, beneficial replacement belief for our ancestry. Column A, we're under insight. Column A, we are under body. Positive statement, section 1, 2, 3, section 3. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, number 4, I love and accept my body exactly as it is. Well, isn't that just perfect? Anybody have any possible adjustments to that statement, or do we like that the way that it is? All right, getting some heart reacts and no suggestions. So now we are going to go ahead and download the new positive replacement, and I invite you to affirm with me. I love and accept my body exactly as it is. I love and accept my body exactly as it is. I love and accept my body exactly as it is. All right. Did the download take? Yes, it did. God, can you imagine how many industries would go out of business if we all just decided to love and accept our bodies exactly as they are? I think that would cause societal collapse. All right, another new positive replacement belief. Column A, column B, we got something under survival. Column A, something under codependency. Positive statement, section 1, 2, section 2, number 1. And this one says, I gratefully receive support. I would like to adjust that one a little bit, and I would like to say, I allow myself to ask for and gratefully receive support. Because I want to speak both to the pattern of not allowing support as well as the pattern of not asking for support when we need it. So the full statement, I allow myself to ask for and gratefully receive support. Do we like that statement? Anybody have any suggestions or adjustments for that statement, or do we like it as it is? All right, so we like it as it is. So let's download this new belief, and I invite you to affirm with me. I allow myself to ask for and gratefully receive support. I allow myself to ask for and gratefully receive support. I allow myself to ask for and gratefully receive support. All right, did the download take? Yes, it did. Third most optimal, beneficial, positive replacement belief. Is this in column A, column B? We got something under passion. Column A, we've got something under choices. Section 1, number 1, my attitude determines how I feel, not my circumstances. I want to say regardless of my circumstances. My attitude determines how I feel, regardless of my circumstances. What do you think, guys? Do we like that positive replacement belief, or does anybody have any adjustments? I'm getting some thumbs up. All right, good. So let us download this new positive replacement belief, and I invite you to affirm with me. My attitude determines how I feel regardless of my circumstances. My attitude determines how I feel regardless of my circumstances. My attitude determines how I feel regardless of my circumstances. Did the download take? Yes, it did. All right, fourth one. Column A, we got something else under insight. Column A, column B, we've got something under boundaries. Section 1, number 1, 2, number 2, and this one says, I say no whenever I choose. I would like to expand that a little bit and say, I am safe to say no whenever I choose. Because I feel like so many of us say no because we don't feel, or say yes because we don't feel safe to say no. And I feel like I want to speak to that pattern specifically, because we should be safe to say no whenever we choose. And I'm getting some heart reacts on that, so good. So let's download this new positive replacement belief, and I invite you to affirm with me. I am safe to say no whenever I choose. I am safe to say no whenever I choose. I am safe to say no whenever I choose. All right, did the download take? Yes, it did. Fifth one, column A, we got something else under insight. Column A, column B, we've got something under recovery. Positive statements, section 1, 2, section 2. Number 1, 2, number 2. And this one says, my body heals fully and beautifully. I love that. I do love that. Anybody else have any suggestions for wanting to expand that, or do we like that the way that it is? My body heals fully and beautifully. Got some hearts? All right. Good. So let's download this new positive replacement belief, and I invite you to affirm with me. My body heals fully and beautifully. My body heals fully and beautifully. My body heals fully and beautifully. Did the download take? Yes, it did. Last one, number 6, column A, column B, we got something else under passion. Column A, we've got something under trust. Positive statement, section 1, 2, 3, section 3. Number 1, 2, 3, number 3. I feel assured in my choices and capabilities. I feel like I want to adjust that a little bit. I almost want to say I am capable and I feel sure in my choices. I feel like that's just a little bit more clear than the way they have it phrased there. So what do you think, guys? I am capable and I feel sure in my choices. Do we like that statement or would we like to adjust that? I've got a thumbs up. Anybody else? Any other suggestions? All right, good. So let's go ahead and download this final one and I invite you to affirm with me. I am capable and I feel sure in my choices. I am capable and I feel sure in my choices. I am capable and I feel sure in my choices. All right, did the download take? Yes, it did. So we download all of these new positive replacement beliefs to every affected root and branch of our family trees, all past and future generations. Every family member who is willing to accept them, we download them right now. We furthermore defragment all remaining subconscious gaps for all of our precious human family that has been touched by this healing today, filling any remaining space left by these releases with only the energies of love, light, peace, healing, freedom, truth, and abundance through all space-time continuum in every dimension. All right, and those positive replacement beliefs are going to become affirmations that we can use for ourselves. So I encourage you over the next 3 days to say these out loud in 3 times each to really help cement those energies in our energy fields. So we are now going to go back in time to assist and comfort all of our ancestors in every moment of trauma and pain where they are seeking help and relief, either silently or out loud. We send our consciousness back to these moments and infuse them with love, comfort, and hope, making it easier for them to endure. We invite their consciousness to join us now in a place that is warm and safe, where they are in the most comfortable chair, wrapped in perfect, soft, fluffy blankets and pillows, rested and alert as if awakening from the most refreshing sleep. We are sending them energy now that they are safe and all of their needs are met, surrounding them with their most favorite delicious foods, most comforting, nourishing beverages, and all of the people that they love who are loving them back in exactly the way that they needed and wanted. We run backwards all of these traumatic experiences, keeping only the necessary life lessons, erasing all holographic imprints and cellular memories of these traumas. Thank you, dear ancestors, for living these experiences that we may be here today. We forgive ourselves. We forgive everyone and everything. Thank you, God, for these life lessons. We mark all of these as done and never to be repeated. And to finish the honoring and healing of our precious human family, it is time to call in our ancestral blessings, for our lineage is not just a place of wounding, it is also a place of strengths. We now call forth from our ancestors all of the love, courage, wisdom, health, abundance, compassion, grace, creativity, perseverance, resilience, understanding, and all benevolent attributes of mastery that have been cultivated throughout our family line. We call forth these blessings into our lives here and now for ourselves and the entirety of our lineage. All of the gifts that we need to endure, thrive, and create peace on earth in these evolutionary times for ourselves and the entirety of our precious human family. Ancestors, we honor your experience. We thank you for your lives. We ask you to be with us now and assist us to manifest all of the best attributes of those who came before us. And so it is. Oh, I love that part so much. It just feels like a great big warm hug, a celebration, just like a crowded stadium on its feet, jumping up and down, standing ovation, laughing and crying like they're doing it, they're doing it. It's just, I love that part. I love that so much. And thank you again so much to everyone who is here with me and signed up to participate. I could not do this without you. And this is making a tremendous positive difference for the whole of humanity. So we had some really, really old stuff come up together, especially with our shared stuff. And so I'm curious, what percentage of the population of the planet had at least one release from our work together here today? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, more than 95, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. 99% of the living people on this planet right here, right now, had a release from what we just did. That's amazing. That is incredible and astounding. And I feel so very honored to get together with all of you that we could come together and do this. That is, that just, I love it. All right. What percent experienced two or more releases? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, more than 65, 60, 61, 62. 62% had two releases. What about three or more releases? More than 10, more than 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9% of the planet had three or more releases from the work that we did today. That is a huge number of people that has been impacted by our collective healing work. And the only reason that I can do this is because you guys keep joining me and we keep doing this together, and we are making a tremendous difference, just chipping away at this inappropriate energy that is just been resonating for so much. And yeah, Andrea just pointed out, this is the biggest percentage to date. This was the biggest one we've done to date. So I am so very grateful that you have chosen to spend your time with me tonight. The next one that I'm putting on my schedule is Tuesday, October 21st at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to be in a new time zone, guys. So please mark your calendar if you would like to join me again. And this will be my first one from my brand new space. So I'll be sending out invites and posting on social media. And the intention of that particular release is going to be focused on clearing patterns of resistance to change, feeling stuck, fear of the future, and creative insecurity. So if you've struggled with any of those issues, that's going to be a really good one for you. And I'm inspired to do those ones because I really want to start my adventure in Ohio free of some of those burdens, because I'm about to be creating some big things out there. All right, so the winner of the free piece of Organite looks like Sonia Wade. Sonia Wade at 567 generations back. So thank you, Sonia. I will be reaching out to arrange your shipment of Organite to you. Thank you again so much to everyone, and thank you for your contribution to the healing of our precious human family. So we're going to wrap up with our rebalancing intention. So we hereby disconnect our energy and return to the sanctity of our own sovereign selves, grounding ourselves deeply into the earth. We honor everyone that we have connected with today, transmuting any energy that does not belong to us into only love, light, peace, healing, freedom, truth, and abundance, and returning each person's energy back to where it belongs. We now honor ourselves as we cleanse and rebalance each one of our chakras in rainbow flame. As each one of these flame lights, it restores the proper speed, brightness, and direction to each one of our chakra centers in accordance with each soul's inner wisdom. Red flame, orange flame, yellow flame, green flame, blue flame, indigo flame, violet flame. We now send all inappropriate energies that exist within our beings into the black flame, into the null, into the void, into non-existence. We light the white flame of infinite, unconditional love of the Creator, and we bring it in down through our crown chakra, down through all of our chakra system, bringing them into vertical stacked alignment, and then grounding this energy deep down into the earth. We honor our center below, our body presence. Please affirm with me, I am here. We honor our center above, soul presence. Please affirm with me, I remember I am. We honor our core consciousness, spirit of infinite love and wisdom presence. Please affirm with me, I know I am. In our Akashic records, we hereby mark all of these released ancestral energies as done and never to be repeated on behalf of ourselves and our entire human family. We thank you, precious honored ancestors, for all of your experiences, and we choose now to release all patterns and karma that are no longer serving us. We are so very grateful for the healing that has taken place today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you guys so much for being with me this evening. If you feel like this was beneficial and you'd like to do an individual healing session with me, I invite you to visit my website at phoenixhealingcreations.com. You can also get yourself some orgonite there. If you found the process by which I determined these trapped emotions and beliefs to be interesting, that's called self-muscle testing, and I offer a course to teach you how to do that on my website as well. Thank you so much for supporting these healing efforts to uplift and support our precious human family. May this work that we have done together today create beneficial shifts in each one of our lives, lighten the energy of the planet, and call forth peace on earth in the hearts of all to manifest. I look forward to seeing you again the next time.